everybody and welcome back to a vlog on my channel. If you're new here, my name's Leora and I talk on here about books, reading and writing sometimes as well. And today I'm here with another reading vlog. I haven't filmed one of these in a while. Today I am actually going with a friend to a bookstore to do some writing, but I still decided to make this a reading vlog and not a writing vlog because I just feel more like filming a reading vlog. But I will show you a little bit of my writing process when I'm there, and this is also a nice plea to get you to watch my writing vlogs, which I've been making for a while now. I'm working on my first book. It's a collection of essays. It's very exciting and I would love for you to support me and check out my writing vlogs if you want to, so I will link them down below or put them up somewhere here. With that out of the way, let's talk about what I'm currently reading. Oh, and also these are clip-in extensions before I get loads of comments again asking me how I grow my hair so quickly, and it would be really fun if I were able to do that, but I'm not, so this is fake. So my current main read is Double Booked by Lily Linden, which is a book about a girl discovering her sexuality and also figuring out her passions and her work life, her music career. So this is an adult novel. The main character is Georgina. She discovers that she might be bisexual, and then she joins a lesbian band and sort of has a crush on the drummer, but she's also in a really long committed relationship. So she's sort of trying to balance her like straight life with her boyfriend and then her life in the gay club playing in a band with a bunch of lesbians. So far it's fun. I'm definitely enjoying myself. It's a fun read. It's like witty and it's a good time. There's lots of interesting characters and fun moments. I love the dynamics between a lot of the characters, especially in the band, which is called Phase because it's not a phase, which is really funny. I would love to be able to listen to their music. I also have some small issues with the book so far though, but I'll get into that later in more depth because right now I have to get ready to go meet my friend, and I'll update you guys later on my like in-depth thoughts on this one. I'm also listening to an audiobook. I'm listening to The Secret Garden, which is a classic. I've never really read this, so it's a first time. Now, I am really enjoying myself. Like, there's so many things I adore about this book so far, and I never expected to love it this much, but it's just like secret hallways, a girl discovering an old mansion, and like our main character, Mary, is also the most horrible person, so she's just like really entertaining to read about because she's rude. But the racism in this book is so bad, it's just horrible, and I understand it's a product of its time. I always find it really difficult when you're reading classics to like sort of place them in their time, because I understand that period of time that was like a normal way of thinking, but that doesn't really make it okay. So it feels very conflicting if there's then like so many other parts of the story that you really adore and think are so beautiful and fun to read about. Then I was also planning on bringing some poetry for when I meet my friend, because poetry always helped me like to get inspired for my own writing. So I'm definitely bringing The Apple That Astonished Paris by Billy Collins. This is his first book and it's really good and I love it. The poems are so beautiful. So yes, I'm bringing this I think for inspiration. I also have some Wendy Cope in my bag already. I was planning to first go out into the city because I need to get new shoes. I'm very slow, so I'm like not sure if I'll make it in time, so keep you guys updated and I'm taking you guys with me. So I'm here with a little update. We did some writing yesterday and it was really nice. I also loved the bookstore we went to. It is called Bookstore. It's in Den Haag. If you're ever in The Hague, please go. It is the most beautiful bookstore I've ever been to. Like, honestly, I want to go live there now. Like, it's like bumped its way up into my favorite bookstores I've visited in Holland. So I think it's one of my favorites. It was just so good, and like the atmosphere was nice. There were so many nice people, such an artistic vibe. Like, really reminded me of Shakespeare & Co. So had a great time. What I also really enjoyed about yesterday is just like sitting down and writing in a cafe. It's just such a nice feeling. It like reminds me of doing your homework when it's like raining in a bookstore, but now it was like sunny and the summertime and I was writing my book, which is just so exciting. And yes, I really feel like I'm getting somewhere. But if you want more in-depth thoughts about my writing and my writing process and my book, then check out my writing vlogs. Self-promo. I actually finished some poetry that I was still reading. I finished Serious Concerns by Wendy Cope. I already put it back on the bookshelves, but it was basically a beautiful collection about loss, about being single, about Wendy Cope's life and lovers, many different things. There's a lot of poems about sort of like being content with life, which is really beautiful, and one of my favorite poems, The Orange, is also in there, and also some just really funny poems, like also Two Cures for Love, which is just hilarious. If you want to know, look it up, it is so good. Yes, I adore Wendy Cope. Had a great time reading that. And then I also finished this one this morning. This is Double Booked by Lily Linden. I already promised I would go a little bit deeper into this when I finished it. So this book is about Georgina Green, who is a school teacher. She teaches piano and she's also a musician. She used to be in this band, Bronze Age, but she quit, and like it's sort of a mysterious reason, and Georgina keeps saying like something horrible happened but we don't know what. And then she's with her boyfriend. She's been with her boyfriend for 7 years, and her best friend is a lesbian and she goes with her to like lesbian bars sometimes. But then she sort of starts to doubt her own sexuality and to discover that maybe she is bisexual. And from there on out, she sort of splits herself into two. Like, she has like a straight life teaching piano, and then she has like a gay life where she joins this gay band and sort of has a thing for the lesbian drummer, and she goes out with her friends, you know, and that's all like split into two. Hence the title and like the colors of this book. There were lots of things I enjoyed about this read. It was funny, it was witty, it was light-hearted, even though it deals with important topics. Things like grief were being discussed in this book, also relationships and discovering your sexuality, which are all very valid and very important to be represented in fiction. I also loved like sort of the exploration of queer life and like how much there is out there to bond over and to make friends. They show that she meets new people, but they also show how it can help in more smaller settings. I also love that as soon as Georgina starts to sort of explore her sexuality more, she also learns to love her job more as a piano teacher, and she sort of opens up this whole bit of herself, like being really herself and being creative that she had sort of shut off. And I loved to see how she was like back reconnecting with life and her mother as well, but she keeps pushing people away at the same time. What I also enjoyed is that this book shows a bisexual woman in a committed relationship still trying to figure out her sexuality, and I love that, because especially when you're in a committed relationship with a man and you discover that you might be bisexual or queer, it can be really difficult to sort of, you feel misplaced in every scenario. You feel misplaced being a straight person, but you also feel misplaced like as if you're not queer enough. And it really is a struggle, and I loved the way this book displayed that. But I also didn't love the way it went, because that's immediately like where my issue starts. She does all the horrible things that people say bisexuals do, like as a stereotype, and there was so much stereotyping in this book. It was unbelievable. Like, all lesbians are into astrology. What? All lesbians love cats and hate dogs. Excuse me, there's loads of queer people that love dogs, and obviously I know that probably Lily Linden didn't mean it that literally, but the whole book felt very unnuanced at certain points. I still enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but I sort of took issue with this, because Georgina is like lying to everybody, sort of cheating but not really cheating, and like emotionally cheating but not really. She's like wrangling her way into everything. She's like rude to her best friend, her boyfriend, and there was just so much miscommunication between characters. It was so messy, and like it was dramatic. I enjoyed it as a plot, but at the same time I felt like, why couldn't she just be better. Like, come on. There were some gripes I had with this book. I would still recommend it. I had a good time reading it. Just be aware of that when you go in. I'm also still reading The Secret Garden, which I am enjoying immensely, much more than I expected. Don't have a lot of new things to say about that one because I haven't been listening as much, because I've also been listening to some podcasts in the in-between. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to work and work on some stuff for the web shop. I'm currently restocking some things, not very exciting, packing some orders. Then later today I have some more work to do, and tonight my best friend is coming over for dinner. So yeah, we'll see how much I can keep the reading updates going. Hi guys, good morning. So I had a really nice evening yesterday with my friend. I had a really good time. I'm wearing my new corset today. I'm so happy with it. I feel like a princess. And yesterday I actually also started a new read. This is the second part of These Witches Don't Burn, which was one of my favorite witch reads of like, I think 2020, like a while ago actually. I'm on page 77, so I'm pretty far in. It actually starts with like a sort of epilogue about a witch who's like in college already. and I kind of wanted to stay there because that was really good. Now I can't say a lot about the plot because I don't want to ruin everything that happens in the first part for you, but I do want to say that this is a series about gay witches and it is so much fun and I highly recommend you pick it up. It is YA, but it's really good. I'm also enjoying the second part. There's like more stuff going on with the witch hunters and the coven and all that mystery. So yeah, it's a good time. So that is what I'm reading right now. And I also wanted to close off this vlog because I'm about to go get some coffee with a friend, and then the rest of today I really have to do some illustration work. I'm really excited about it though. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought and whether you had a good time. Let me know what you're reading as well, and yeah, I'll see all of you in my next video. Bye guys!